In 1939, the world, weary from a devastating conflict, was bracing itself for another. The seeds of discontent sown by the Treaty of Versailles had taken root. In Germany, a charismatic leader, Adolf Hitler, rose to power. He promised his people strength and prosperity. He promised them revenge. Then, on September 1st, 1939, the storm broke. Germany invaded Poland. The world watched in horror as the fragile peace was shattered. Bound by treaties, Great Britain and France declared war on Germany. World War II, the deadliest conflict in human history, had begun. Germany unleashed a new form of warfare, the Blitzkrieg. Fast-moving tanks and overwhelming air power crushed all resistance. Poland fell quickly. Denmark, Norway, Holland, Belgium all crumbled under the Nazi onslaught. France, once considered Europe's mightiest military power, was humiliated. Paris fell to the Germans in June 1940. The speed and ferocity of the Nazi advance shocked the world. Fear reigned. Hitler seemed unstoppable. In the East, another dictator watched with interest. Joseph Stalin, leader of the Soviet Union, saw an opportunity to expand his empire. In June 1941, Hitler betrayed Stalin and launched a massive invasion of the Soviet Union. The Germans were met with fierce resistance. The Battle of Stalingrad became a turning point in the war. The Soviets refused to surrender. In February 1943, the German Sixth Army surrendered. Axis 4, Scars of War, the lasting impacts of war on nations and humanity. The war raged on for 3 long years. Millions perished in the Pacific Theater, where the United States and Japan clashed in a brutal campaign for control of the islands. The Holocaust, a systematic genocide orchestrated by the Nazi regime, claimed the lives of 6 million Jews. The war left an indelible mark on the world. Cities lay in ruins. Economies were shattered. Families were torn apart. The world had changed forever. Axis 5, Echoes of the Past, Lessons Learned and the Importance of Remembrance. As the dust settled, the world grappled with the aftermath of such immense conflict. The United Nations was formed in the hope of preventing future atrocities. The Cold War, a tense standoff between the United States and the Soviet Union, emerged. The world had learned a terrible lesson: the devastating consequences of unchecked aggression and hatred. The stories of World War II must never be forgotten. The bravery of the soldiers who fought for freedom, the resilience of those who endured unimaginable suffering, and the lessons learned from this dark chapter in human history, these are the echoes of the past that still resonate today. Axis 6, A Legacy Forged. Moving forward with the lessons of history, we must remember the past, not to dwell on the horrors, but to learn from them. We must strive to create a world where the mistakes of history are not repeated, a world where diplomacy triumphs over aggression, where people understand one another, and where peace prevails. The legacy of World War II is complex. It is a reminder of the darkness that humanity is capable of, but also of the indomitable spirit that can overcome even the greatest challenges. It is a call to action for all of us to work towards a future of peace and understanding.